Alright guys, so in this video what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys some basic typography, and a lot of the elements that we use whenever we write a web page in Foundation already went ahead and styled these with some default styles. So if you ever try to add like a heading and it looks different than it normally would, it's because Foundation has default styles. Of course, every single thing you add to your webpage, you can just overwrite it and have your own custom styles if you want to, but I'll show you guys a couple right now. So, actually, let me just add all this in one jumbo column. So let's just look at block quotes first. So block quotes, and this is just if you ever have like a quote, so some genius quote like, "This is how you make quotes." What you can do is you can stick it inside a block quote, and if you ever want to cite, in other words, attribute the author, such as Bucky Roberts, you can throw those inside cite tags. So whenever you do this, it adds a little, I think, border on the left, and then your main quote looks like this, and the citation is styled with a little italics, all for you, all really easy. Now, another thing that I want to point out is whenever you use Foundation, you can also use inline lists. Now, you know how whenever you make a list, you just have a bunch of items that are usually stacked on top of each other, like an ordered list and unordered list? Well, with an inline list, you can have all your items appear on the same line. So these are really great for like navigation menus at the top and whatnot. And in order to make one, you just make a normal unordered list, but you add the class inline list. So now you can just add your list items, and these usually would be links. So I think the UPS guy is dropping off a package, so if you hear anything, it's him. Don't blame me. Alright, so I don't know, maybe you have like a home, about, and profile page. Actually, let me stick this at the top since it's gonna kind of resemble a navigation menu, and it's gonna annoy me if it's not at the top. So there you go, home, about, profile. That is an inline list. Now, again, like I said, Foundation styles a bunch of different stuff for you, but two other ones I want to show you before I let you guys go are labels and keystrokes. So let me just say labels first. And what can I make my label? Let me make a paragraph first. Like, hey, can you go to the store and pick up cream cheese? So you usually wouldn't use a label in this kind of manner, but I'm gonna because I had nothing else popping in my brain. So span, and whenever you make a span, what you can do is you can give it the class of label. Now, since I overwrote that, check it out. So this is just a normal paragraph, but I surrounded cream cheese with a label. So this is what a label is. It's essentially a way that you could make text stand out. So the default styling is just a blue background or whatever color this is, and the text inside it is also changed to white, because if it was black it would be hard to read. Now there are a couple different labels and a couple different like default styling for them, but that's the basics of what a label is, and we'll be seeing more of those later on. And the last thing I want to show you guys is keystrokes. Now I use these a lot because if you ever want to explain, or let's say you have a website and you want to explain some computer command to someone. So in order to like shut down a program, hit Control Alt Delete, or let's say this: to make your browser faster, type. Now instead of this, what you could do is you can have a tag KBD, so KBD in KBD. So inside here, what you can write is some computer command like Alt plus F4. Now whatever's surrounded by KBD gets converted to keystroke styling. So I'll show you guys what this looks like right now. So it's pretty much just monospace font. I don't know what kind it is, Courier New or something. But that way it says, okay, I can clearly see that these are, something I'm supposed to do, whether it's source code, computer commands, keyboard strokes, whatever. So this is a label. This is a keystroke, keyboard stroke, whatever you want to call it. And again, I'm not going to go over all of these because if you just go to the Foundation website, you're going to see all of the default styling that they have. I am more interested in teaching you guys, how a website is put together instead of, the individual colors that you can use, because that's really up to you. So now that we got all the basic typography out of the way and we saw that Foundation has default styling and other default elements that you can use, next video I'm going to show you guys how to create a simple menu, and I'm going to show you guys how to make one that slides in and out. It's going to be cool. See you then.